MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game. Juan Nicasio is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him, completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately, that can't be denied, but this is the perfect guy, right spot.
Hit down the third base line. Popped him up. Franco has a play. And that's the first out of the inning. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit, maybe a little hit and run, maybe a little old school baseball.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Here comes the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Hernandez scoops it up, and very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting third, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. He's set, and the pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. His lifetime line against Nicasio, he has 7 hits in 23 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 1-2. Takes this the other way to right, and this one was tailing on him, but he was able to reach down, pull it in, and with it the side is retired. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Michael Wacha, a right-hander from the state of Iowa, gets the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Michael Wacha, he brings the straight changeup. That's his best pitch. Drafted in the first round out of Texas A&M University. Good fastball, not a great fastball. 92 to 95, more of a straight fastball. The curveball is good, but he's known for the straight changeup. If he brings that good changeup, he can shut anybody down.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. Well hit out to straightaway center. Bader going back at the track. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
And now Bryce Harper, his career line against Wacha. Pretty average results, 4 for 15. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. Back to first. So they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. Got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot, but they could put.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. The Phillies lead it 1-0. Here's Matt Carpenter, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Carpenter.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. The 1-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Count even at 2-2.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. His lifetime line against Nicasio, he's gone 3 for 8. He's taken him deep once. Two and 2 to Marcell Ozuna. Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Franco into shallow left. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Batting 5th, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Swung on and missed for the first strike. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Now the pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in now for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Realmuto.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line towards center field. Bader is right there. 1 down.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Now at the plate, Maikel Franco. His career line against Wacha. He's 4 for 14. First offering on its way. Fouled off. Waka has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career. That's popped up out towards short right field. Wong takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Nick Williams.
Up next will be Nick Williams. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. The 0-2 home. Outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here, as it'll be Yadier Molina to lead things off.
Yadier Molina.
First pitch of the at-bat. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Harper is right there, and it's a very quick out, number 1. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race.
Harrison Bader.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Bader is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
So just like that, he's at third here with 1 away as we show you the league leaders in 3 base hits. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. So stepping in, Michael Waka, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Bader takes his lead at third with 1 away. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Hernandez is there, 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jose Martinez.
So digging in now, Jose Martinez. He's set. Here it comes. Outside part of the plate. The changeup is in there.
There's a called strike on a changeup. Not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but
well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. 1 left for the Cardinals. It remains 1-0.
We're back now as the Phillies prepare for their at-bats here in the 3rd inning. And this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. They come into the day tops in the majors in team batting average. And talking with some of the players and coaches prior to the game, many of them told me that's something they take a lot of pride in. batting average isn't as highly valued as it once was, but they said it's a clear indication that they're doing a lot of good things in the batter's box to help the team collect W's. Guys?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading up,
here's the center
Phillies,
fielder, Odubel Herrera. His career line against Waka. Decent numbers. He's 6 for 15. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Herrera, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He was a first-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's one away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Juan Nicasio.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Juan Nicasio. First offering on its way. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. Bases are empty, one man out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Ready with another 0-2. Push softly over toward the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, the shortstop, Segura.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going. So the base hit here nets him a base runner with 2 away as we check out the league leaders in team batting average here in May. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category, and in fact lead all of baseball as well. Ready for another chance? Cesar Hernandez, a base hit in his first trip. From the stretch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1, but they're up 1-0. Ready now, Colton Wong. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's taken for strike 1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep is straight away right field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
The batter, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Stepping up to the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Carpenter. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. In there, and it's 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking.
Oh, and he snags it out of midair, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're down 1-0. Now to the plate, Bryce Harper. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throws in time, and that's at number 1.
The first baseman, number 17, Reese Hoskins.
Digging in, Reese Hoskins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And there's a base hit on the line.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
JT Realmuto.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto, as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Swing, and he pops him up. Wong onto the grass. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box, Michael Franco. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bader moves over, and the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Paul DeYoung is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. DeYoung stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2015 MLB draft. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field, but he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first down. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Harper, but it's the center fielder who gets there, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. Here's the first pitch to him. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Cards leave 1. They still trail. Standing in, Nick Williams, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Williams.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a 2nd time right here.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Interesting pitch selection right there, in off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
Skied into straightaway right. Martinez has a play. 1 out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Stepping into the box, Odubel Herrera flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch coming, here it is. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the pitcher, Juan Nicasio.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Juan Nicasio. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order, but they're on top 1-0. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Michael Wacha, will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
The 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Martinez, the runner at second with 1 away. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Chasing after it is Williams. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Striding in once again, Paul Goldschmidt, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. 1 left for the Cardinals. They trail this one 1-0. Gene Segura standing in. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Catch made out there by Wong, and that's your first out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Weak roller right side. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And now a pitch on the way. Hit hard up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first two guys out of the inning, then you give up that two-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound. Stay out.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So it's a two-run shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish. But he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Ready once again, JT Realmuto. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Here's the first pitch to him. Check swing here and a little looper. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this two-run home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 3-0 Philadelphia. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Into the box now, Matt Carpenter. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home is outside for a ball.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to Hackett, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
1 strike.
The 2-1 is an off-speed pitch called for a strike. High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. And that's the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 23, Marcell Ozuna.
1 gone for the Redbirds in the 7th, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. Right there for strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Now batting, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Coming to the plate now, Paul DeYoung. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Harper to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Down in order go the Cardinals. Still down 3-0. Alex Reyes gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 29, Alex Reyes.
Striding into the box, Michael Franco. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. And he pops it up. Wong onto the grass, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Nick Williams.
Coming to the plate now, Nick Williams. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. Ozuna on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a hard liner, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is right there as he puts this one away. The side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They lead it 3-0. Digging in, Yadier Molina. No hits to this point.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Down and away, ball 1.
21.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And that's swung on and missed by Molina as he set down on strikes for the first out. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. And his dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball to the left side, but it's well foul. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Jairo Munoz will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Ball 1, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Line hard toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. Now this gets all the way to the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
In now, Jose Martinez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And what are the key numbers to look at? First pitch strikes.
And the left fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on. John Brebbia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Andrew McCutcheon is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Hey now.
1-0.
Line toward the alley in left center. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, Gene Segura as he puts it on the ground to third. Carpenter has it, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Up next to Philadelphia, the second baseman, Jacob Hernandez.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bader giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Phillies down in order, but they lead it 3-0. Sir Anthony Dominguez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Here's Colton Wong now, and at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
Grounded softly down the line toward first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. At the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. First delivery to him on the way. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Cold strike on the corner. Good changeup that time.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Standing in now, Matt Carpenter, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. behind 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. And a bouncing ball, foul. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a ground ball to third. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
He was not messing around in that at-bat, looking for a first-pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
No balls and 1 strike. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Phillies jumped out to